What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're going to be looking at something very interesting. Today we are looking at expanding the Rugby World Cup. Now, I've spoken about this in the past quite a bit, because I feel personally there are a couple of teams that do miss out on a spot, especially for this year's one. I mean, obviously this year we're going to be missing USA and Canada, which are well-known teams in the World Cup. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So, as you can see, this is leaning more towards Australia 2027 Rugby World Cup. Obviously, it's not going to be possible for this one, and who knows, maybe either this one or the Rugby World Cup in America, the one after this, basically. So, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. So, this is obviously the current pools for the Rugby World Cup. As you can see, New Zealand, France, Italy, Uruguay, Namibia. Pool B, South Africa, Ireland, Scotland, Tonga, Romania. Pool C, Wales, Australia, Fiji, Georgia, Portugal, and then Pool D, England, Japan, Argentina, Samoa, and Chile. Now, I just think I kicked my desk, so bear with, guys. I just need to make sure I haven't moved my camera. No, I haven't. Okay, cool. Bear with me, guys. Just going to go back onto PowerPoint. There we go. Right. Okay, so if there were teams to be added, the changes then would be here. So there'll be an extra pool. And as you can see, it's not really that noticeable, is it? So Pool A, as you can see now, has changed a little bit. Obviously, this is just going by what I think it could end up looking like. It's just the whole sort of concept, really. But as you can see, Pool A, then New Zealand, France, Italy, Uruguay, Kenya. Pool B, South Africa, Ireland, USA, Tonga, Romania. So that looks like a normal Rugby World Cup group, doesn't it? Because obviously America this time around aren't in the World Cup. So that literally doesn't look like anything's changed. Pool C, Wales, Australia, Fiji, Georgia, Portugal, that hasn't changed. Pool D, England, Hong Kong, Argentina, Samoa, Chile. Now obviously Hong Kong, the only one there that's making the difference in that pool. Pool E, Japan, Scotland, Namibia, Canada, Spain. So like looking at these pools, it's very realistically possible, just because these all look like teams that should be in the World Cup anyway. So just by adding an extra pool with an extra 5 teams, it really makes a difference. It allows rugby to grow a lot more. So as you can see, extra teams: Kenya, USA, Hong Kong, Spain, Canada. Spain, I know, were disqualified from this World Cup this year, but obviously we're talking about a World Cups in years to come. But yeah, I really think it would make a huge difference. It would allow more countries in the world to grow their rugby, especially including the likes of, say, Kenya and Hong Kong. It would be huge for them. Hong Kong, I don't think they've never reached the Rugby World Cup, and obviously they came quite close in the qualifiers for this one. I think in the end, did they lose to America? I think they did. But yeah, they do put in good performances, is what I'm saying. And obviously Canada and America are always there anyway, so this is going to be a huge loss for them not being there this year. Spain have been in the World Cup before, and then Kenya, obviously, I don't think they've been in the World Cup. Zimbabwe have been in the World Cup, I don't think Kenya has. So it would be awesome to see, I think personally, and I really think it would grow the sport. World Rugby are always looking for ways to grow the sport. There wouldn't be that much more work into it either. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just an extra pool. If you look at, say, football/soccer, they have, like, was it 30, 40 teams in that World Cup? Maybe even more, I don't know the top of my head. So it's just a little thing, add an extra 5 teams into a World Cup, and I think it would really make a huge difference. I mean, and it would also allow as well for more teams, established teams, to go into, say, the knockout stages. Like, for example, this year's one, South Africa, Ireland, Scotland were in Pool B. And obviously one of those is going home. Like, one of those is not going to get out of the pool. So by having an extra pool, like, it would give, say, the chance to Scotland or Japan or any other team, basically, to get out of the pool and go into the knockout stages. And obviously, as you guys know, in the knockout stage, it's anybody's game. So it will be a very interesting addition, and I hope they do add it. I think it would be leaning more towards the American World Cup in 2031, I believe. Is it 2031? Yes. Yeah, it would be leaning more towards that just because of the fact that it gives it more time to process all the qualifiers, the details, and all the finer print stuff. And yeah, I think the American World Cup's going to be amazing as well, by the way. The sponsorships and everything that's going to bring into rugby is going to be insane. But I think that's a video for another day. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. I've always been a backer and supporter of this for so long. And like I said, it wouldn't make that much of a difference because a lot of these teams compete in World Cups anyway. So let me know in the comments down below, guys, of who you think or what you think of adding teams into the World Cup. And who you'd love to see in the World Cup as well. I'm really keen to know. I mean, I was kind of hesitant to put certain teams into this. Like, I know Algeria were another one in the African qualifiers that stood out quite well. So I mean, it gives them the teams likes of that the opportunities to get in. Same as like Brazil, and then many other teams like top of my head, let's say the Netherlands, or you get the idea. Malaysia, Korea, etc. So it would be a really interesting addition, and I really hope it does happen. I'd love to see what you guys think. I know there's a lot of people that are against it because it doesn't. Like, I know the argument is like it doesn't add a lot of quality to the games, and yeah, you are right. Like Scotland at the end of the day will probably thrash the likes of Canada and stuff. What I'm saying is it's more about the competition and growing the game. For example, like Canada versus Spain would be an awesome game to see. And maybe then if you're going to do that, you could also go into the fact that top 3 go through. Do you know what I mean? Or like say the 2 best top 3 teams also go through. Or anything along those lines basically. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. Like I said, let me know in the comments, and make sure you go ahead and smash the like on this video. I'm going to go back to full screen now, guys. 1 second. And so yeah, like I said, smash the like button on this video to show your support. It really helps. Obviously, quite a bit of work goes into designing this sort of stuff for you guys. As well, if you could go ahead and subscribe and click the notification button, it would be a huge help. I know my channel kind of died. Obviously, I've been not uploading for over 12 months, and this is the first couple of videos. So if you could go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment as well, it would really help the video and the channel grow again. Hopefully we can bring it back to life. We're currently giving it CPR, and it's getting it. It's getting it. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in another one. Peace out, guys.